Good morning, Scituate. We are coming to the end of summer, sadly, but it is Monday, August 26th. I hope everyone's doing well. Just wanted to give you an update before I send it over to our town administrator. Just want to let everyone know that Touch a Truck will be happening at the town hall tomorrow, Tuesday, from 9 to 12. There's going to be a DEI meeting happening on Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:30. And just to let people know that there's also the school committee meeting will be happening tonight, and that is a hybrid meeting starting at 6. Also, just so folks know, obviously Labor Day is coming up. There's always some events happening around town, down in Hummerock. That's on Saturday. There'll be, just watch out for some traffic and things. There'll be some events down there, and same with Sand Hills on Sunday, also around 1 o'clock. There's that parade that happens. So just be aware of that. And with that, I'm going to send it over to our town administrator.
Morning, thank you. Hard to believe that we're coming to the end of August. Back to school is right around the corner, so we'll start with our water update. Jack Factory Pond's even. Last week it was plus 1/2 inch. The reservoir is -8, and that's down from last week's -6.5 inches. Still in good shape for this time of year. We do ask you please do the best to conserve water. Rainfall the last 7 days, 0.16 inches measured at the plant, and demand for the past week was 1.341 million gallons per day, down from last week of 1.453 million gallons a day. Just a heads up for people, if you're out and about today, the National Weather Service has issued a severe storm and flooding event warning for this afternoon. That means there's a possible chance for scattered thunderstorms with heavy downpours and localized wind gusts. The alert is from noon to 9 p.m. So if you're out and about, just kind of keep an eye in the sky. They could come up and hit. They'll be very brief, very quick, but they could cause some localized flooding and wind damage. Town clerk has asked to announce that in-person voting for the September primary is now available. Today, Wednesday, and Thursday, you can vote at the town hall from 8:30 to 4. Tuesday, 8:30 to 6:30, and Friday, 8:30 to 11:45. Sample ballots are posted on town hall and on the town website by going to the town clerk's webpage. Today is the last day to request a mailed ballot. You must get that in. Ballots are being mailed to those who have requested a mailed ballot. Be sure to read the instructions on your ballot before marking and place your ballot in the small envelope. Please be sure to sign the ballot envelope before placing it in the white mailing envelope. If you have college students, please be sure to update your mailing address if it's different than the address you provided on your vote for mail form for the March election this past year. You may return your votes by ballot, your ballots by mail. Drop it off in the ballot box in front of Town Hall on the town clerk's office. Please do not bring your ballots to Scituate High School gym on election day. They must be turned in at the town hall. Attention to all the veterans out there. Senator Patrick O'Connor, Representative Pat Kearney, and Representative Dave DeCoste will be hosting a presentation on the HERO Act, honoring, empowering, and recognizing service members and veterans that was recently signed into law by Governor Haley. The event's on Tuesday, September 10th at the Marshfield VFW, 655 Main Street, Marshfield. Doors open at 5:30. Presentations begin at 6. All the veterans, please go learn about the new benefits that are available and what you have available to you. There will be a food truck and a cash bar for those who are wondering. Lifeguard schedule. Lifeguards are remaining only on Peggotty Beach right now. They'll be finished up this weekend at 9/2. All the other beaches do have lifeguards off. However, at Egypt Beach, starting this week, we will have a portable bathroom trailer. We're going to be trying that out to see how it does at the end of the season. And then we'll be having discussions with the beach commission about maybe doing it on a more long-term basis. But you'll see that arriving today, tomorrow at Egypt Beach. We'll get it hooked up and we can try out, see how that works there at the end of the beach season. The Town of Scituate, through the Affordable Housing Trust, is pleased to announce the opening of a small repair grant program 2024 to provide up to $3,500 in grant funding to help qualified Scituate homeowners make essential repairs and modifications to the homes for health and safety reasons. Applications are due no later than October 30th. Visit the Affordable Housing Trust page on the town website for details. National Grid will be working tomorrow, August 27th, to make improvements to our electrical system at various parts of town. They will be in the following areas: 2 to 34 Bridge Ave, 12 to 35 Circuit Ave, 11 to 14 Conroy Terrace, 1 to 98 Crescent Ave, 0 to 196 Edward Foster Road, 23 Henry Lane, 26 to 52 Inner Harbor Road, 1 to 56 Peggy Beach Road, 2 to 18 Prospect Ave, 2 to 19 Roberts Drive, and 0 to 22 Sunset Road. All affected roads should have received a letter from NGrid informing them of the work that's coming up. Crews to work safely. It will be necessary to interrupt power for approximately 10 to 12 hours, beginning at 6 p.m. until approximately 4 a.m. That'll be on and off during that time, so you shouldn't be out for the whole 10 to 12 hours, but for that 10 to 12 hour period, there will be sporadic power outages in those areas. In the event of extreme weather, they will postpone it, and we will let you know. They'll try for the 28th, or they'll move it till later on in the week. If you have additional questions, you can call NGrid at 1-800-322-3223. Scituate Library has released its strategic planning survey. Please go to the library's website for more details. The library is required to complete a strategic plan every 5 years in order to receive state funding, and this process helps the library define priorities for services, collections, and programs in the coming years. Your feedback's important. The survey will be up through September 13th. The tennis court project over the high school continues. Right now, they are putting up the forms and working on pouring the retaining wall in the back. Unfortunately, due to the weather from the last several weeks, we've been delayed. So the pouring of the actual tennis courts will not be able to take place prior to the start of school. So there'll be 2 days where we will have pouring going on in concrete trucks down there. We're working on a plan with the schools and the police department to make sure everybody can get in and out and do so safely. But it'll be 1 day of interruption, and then a week later, there'll be a second day of interruption. They'll be starting at 6 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully most of the trucks will be in and out before the school traffic picks up. So please be alert that we will be posting updates to that as we get closer to the pouring date. Beach sampling is ongoing. Right now, all the beaches are open except Lighthouse Beach. We had one very large hit last week as Hurricane Ernesto went by, and we had the heavy rains. We have been testing continuously since then. The last 2 tests came in at less than 10. 35 is the limit, but we must have a 5 test average less than 35. So we'll be testing again this afternoon. The harbor just doesn't flush as quickly as the rest of the town because it's a closed-in area. So we'll be testing that again today, and hopefully Lighthouse Beach will be back open tomorrow, but that is posted at this time. The water main project on Jericho Road continues. Starting today between 8 and 4 p.m., the water department will be conducting tie-ins on the Jericho Road and surrounding street area. During this time, there will be no water service for the following roads as they do the tie-ins: Damon Road, Bay Ridge Road, Beacon Road, Wellesley Road, Brookline Road, Barker Road, Frome Road, and Jericho between Damon and Barker. Our residents should have received the notice, but again, that water will be turned on and off as time goes by. Please take necessary precautions to check for discoloration. Allow the water to flush before doing any laundry. If you have any problems or questions, you can contact the water department. Scituate Senior Center is hosting an outdoor music event for older adults, their families, and the Scituate community. It's the 3rd community music event. It's going to be held this Friday, beginning at 4 until 6. The event draws many patrons and local residents to enjoy and appreciate outdoor amenities at the Senior Center. So great local music and a complimentary barbecue of hot dogs and beans. The music is generally a collection of 50s, 60s, and 70s classic tunes. All are welcome to attend, and it's a great kickoff for the start of the Labor Day weekend. That is what I have for today.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great week.